Hey right guys, Chris Munch's Joey, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 1 of Friends Season 5, which it's been a couple of days since I watched the finale of Season 4, and damn, if it ain't been on my mind, I don't know what has been, because I've really been excited actually to jump into this season. We had, obviously, Monica and Chandler, and then we had Ross saying Rachel, like things were kicking off. Really good finale. You guys weren't joking about. I knew something was going to happen because you guys were like, I can't wait for the season 4 finale and stuff. So I was like, but then in my head I was like, okay, well it's a finale. Friends have always had good finales, so probably just a really good episode. But we had some twists and turns in there. Like I say, my only thing is I really kind of hope they continue with the Chandler and Monica storyline. I hope it's not just like one of those flash in the pan kind of moments, like because it kind of hinted at it at like the end of the last season, and then it kind of wasn't spoken about again, and then they've kind of like they tease each other about it from time to time, but it's like they're not really. So I'm hoping now, like maybe they talk about it. Maybe something happens like storyline wise. So because I could see it being great. I could see it being such a good storyline if they go along with it. But we'll see what happens. It'd be weird if they didn't talk about it at least. So I think they definitely should do that. Quickly as well, like since recording the last episode, I've got the actor's name up here, but James Michael Tyler, who played Gunther, passed away. So yeah, he was 59 years old, and I believe he passed away because of cancer literally like in the last couple of days and stuff. So yeah, 59, not even like really old or anything like that. So very sad, but wanted to say rest in peace to him, of course. Gunther is a fantastic character, and he played him so well. I've not even seen like more scenes of his character and stuff. I'm like assuming he'll still be in the show and stuff, but yeah, Gunther's one of the. I have actually recorded a tier list, which you'll see in about a couple of minutes, and Gunther's like up there as like one of my favourite characters, and like I say, he played him so well. So yeah, I was sad to see that. I was like, oh, well, yeah. It's always sad to see an actor any actor pass away, but when it's an actor that you're watching or have watched before, it's kind of hits a little bit harder. So it's yeah, rest in peace to him, of course, and we'll appreciate his scenes even more, I think, when we go through them here. So yeah, we'll say like this reaction is dedicated to James Michael Tyler. For you, James, we got you. But yeah, like I say, rest in peace. Sad news. Like I say, 59 is not even that old, really. Like it's mad. But yeah, damn. Gunther. I'm kind of hoping we get him in this episode now. Like I want to see Gunther. I want to watch like Gunther tribute stuff. I know there'll probably be spoilers, so I can't do that. But yeah. Anyway, episode 1, guys. If you enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'm gonna jump into a tier list, which I recorded. It's only about 5 minutes, just to kind of touch base on how I feel about the characters. But yeah, we'll cut over to that, and then we'll jump into the episode, of course. So yeah, enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to add this into the, I think, Season 5, Episode 1 intro, just because there's so little characters I really need to go through that there's no point doing. Usually I do tier lists in their own separate video, but I'm just going to do like I typically do these at the start or end of every season of Friends. So just to kind of touch base, we've added a few more characters. Typically we just had the main 6, but I've added, and I know there are more characters than this in Season 4. I've like gone through the Wikipedia page, but these are just the ones that I felt like I had more of an opinion on, like characters that weren't just in one episode or something. Like these are the ones that kind of stuck around a little bit. And I know we have characters like Ross's dad and Ross's mum, but I'm going to do like an ultimate Friends tier list after the show. Just go through all the cool side characters, like all of them. We'll do like a massive one. There's going to be like so many characters, but we'll do that at the end. I think for now, because we're going season by season, we'll just stick with the ones who are, sticking around a little bit and that we have an opinion on. So we'll save the main 6 for. I usually change these names as well. I'm not doing that. So we'll just stick with these. Maybe I'll come up with like an ultimate name for them all, and we'll just stick with that. So if you have any ideas, what could we call like the S rank for Friends and stuff? I don't know. You guys think of that one. We'll get that one for the end of season 5. But yeah, Josh. Let's start with Josh. He was obviously Rachel's love interest for basically the second half of the season. I know him as the dad from the OC, even though I only watched like 7 episodes of that. But yeah, it was interesting to having it. He was okay. I think he was one of the more weaker love interests that any of the characters have had. He wasn't like bad or that boring. I wasn't that invested into it, and I'm assuming he isn't going to return now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we didn't really have like a definitive scene where him and Rachel broke up. But I'm just assuming that's done. I mean, she ran off to the wedding and tried to get Ross to well, not really actually. She didn't go with the original plan, but I'll put him in. I'll go C. I think like he's not terrible. He's not terrible, but he's not that good either. I think he's like just kind of there. He exists. He's there to like serve a purpose in the storyline, but he's not a character I'm really gonna remember to unless he is in season 5 and they do more with him. Then obviously that'll change. But based on season 4, I'm just he's fine, I guess. Emily, you know, a way better love interest than Josh was. She was likable. I just felt like I you know when you have a relationship in a show that you just know is doomed to fail. Like we know, or you know, and even I know, and I've not even watched the show that her and Ross were not going to last. I didn't know it would go down the way it did at the wedding. Like that's, I feel kind of bad for it. Like that's got to be shit. I've not really actually thought about like kind of. It's only been 2 days since I watched the finale. I've not really thought about how Emily's going to react in this situation. So this should be fun. I'm about to watch the episode 1, so I'm going to do that straight after this. But I'll put her in. I think B. I think she was better than Josh. I wasn't. I was never in love with the character, but she was likable. She had some good scenes, and I think she bounced off Ross actually quite well. Like going through Ross's romances that he's had, I think Emily, apart from Rachel, is probably the best one that he's had with chemistry wise. Anyway, saying that, I don't think he's had many love interests in the show, but I liked Emily. I think she'll be done now. I don't see her like sticking around for the show unless Ross somehow manages to talk his way back into her good graces, but I don't know if that's going to happen. That won't be anytime soon. Then we have Frank, obviously Phoebe's brother. I'm going to put him in B as well, but I think I do prefer Emily a little bit. He has like some moments where he kind of annoys me a little bit, but I do think the actor plays him very well. It's not. I just think the character, like, I need maybe he. To be fair, he is more likable in the last kind of 2 episodes he's been in over the kind of first 2 episodes he was in, if that makes sense. Like I prefer him to when he instead of when he first came into it. Like he did kind of annoy me a little bit, but he's getting there, and you know we had a good storyline with him and Phoebe, and I know his wife or girlfriend. I didn't add her, but I basically feel the same way about her as well. But maybe he's a bit more likable than her, just because he does have that connection of Phoebe's brother, and we have that storyline obviously early in the show where she's trying to find like actual family and stuff. So you know there's potential with him. I think he could go up as well. Like if he does have, I'm assuming he will have more to do in the show. So, but for now, I'm going to say Emily was just a bit more likable than him. But the actor is very good as well. Gunther, we obviously I'm going to talk about Gunther in the actor at the start, so you probably would have, or I would have already spoken about him anyway. But rest in peace to the actor who played him, of course. But Gunther, you gotta go A with Gunther. Like maybe S, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit for that. I think like Gunther's gonna be one of those where I see being in the top tier, but I'm just gonna hold off a little bit just because we haven't had a lot of him just yet. But every scene he's in, he nails. He is one of the funny characters. Like in terms of side characters, he's probably the funniest that you're gonna have. Like his whole kind of obsession with Rachel, but always flopping, and just the way he delivers his lines and stuff. I really like his character, and every scene he's in is a funny one. Like he never feels too try hard. Like there's a lot of jokes in this show, as there is with every sitcom, where they do try so hard with the jokes. It's like not okay. Whereas Gunther, I just feel like they don't even need to try that hard, and it's just funny. So yeah, I love Gunther. Janice. People, I've had comments from people hate Janice, people love Janice, she's like Marmite. It seems people love or hate her, but I really do like her, so I'm going to put her in A. I don't care. I think Gunther's a little bit better, but I don't know. She's one of those where like I do get why people don't like her at all. Like she does kind of like that annoying presence. Like even the characters are just always annoyed by her, but I don't know. The actress plays her so well. I think she's funny. Her laugh is ridiculous, but it's kind of like an iconic staple mark at this point. So yeah, Janice is going to go in the A tier. Now for the main 6. I think I could be wrong, in the last tier we just put them all in the top tier, so I'm going to probably do that again because they're just all, it's hard to order them. Like you can't have 5 in the top and then 1 in A anymore. Like yeah, okay, season 1 and 2 I definitely did do that and you can get away with it. I feel like now they're just all on the top tier. It's just where are they ordered. So I'm going to say weakest for me is still Phoebe. I know she's kind of been there for a while. But I love her. I think Joey was last actually. Joey or Phoebe? I think Joey was at the bottom. I think maybe it's not changed that much. I don't know. I think maybe Rachel. This I always get stuck on it. We know he's going number one. Chandler's obviously number one. Like, so we might as well get that out of the way. Chandler's still my favourite. He's consistently been the best character in the entire show. He's been the funniest. He's been the most likeable. Second, though, I'm honestly going to put. I think this is a surprise to me and everyone else. Maybe I don't know, but I'm putting Monica at number 2. I think she's more likeable than Rachel. I think she's just about her and Ross are kind of like the same. But I think Monica's just got that edge a little bit, and I think she's a way better character than Joey for sure. So we're going to put Joey here. I'm going to put Joey there for now. I think I'm going to think about that. Ross, do I prefer Ross? I think I prefer Ross to Rachel. So I'm going to do. This is the order we're going with. Boom. Chandler at number 1, Monica, Ross, Rachel, Phoebe, Joey. But don't get it twisted. I love all 6 of those characters. Like, they're all fantastic. Like, they all have great moments. There's none that are, you know, I feel like there's none that are like definitively better than the other. It's just like the kind of personal preference of who you prefer. But I don't feel like any are bad. Like, there's just no way like I'm putting Joey down here because he's still a great character. So it's, I don't know. It's like one of those rare shows where all of the main characters are fantastic because they just all bring something. It's one of those shows, you take one character away from it, it doesn't work. You can't take any of them away. Like, they all have to be there and they all bring so much. So they're all going to stay in the S tier, and I feel like that's going to be the case. Unless one of them really fucks up in a season, then maybe they'll go down, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I feel like Joey's always going to kind of be at the bottom, but we get what his character is. It's just where Phoebe has a bit more of an actual storyline. I feel with like her being pregnant, Joey didn't really have. You know, he had storylines this season, of course, but I just feel like where Joey lacks is in like a really good main plot, where these have all had like a really good main plot, if that makes sense. He's had good stories, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's had like a truly great one. I think his best was, I don't know, he did. I guess when him and Chandler kind of fell out, that was really good. When they kind of moved apart, like all his best stories are kind of involved with Chandler at the moment. Whereas I feel like the others maybe can dip into other characters and have really good stories. So yeah, that is the official tier list for the end of season 4. Like I say, very quick. We'll do like a whole separate video at the end of Friends, doing like a full Friends tier list. So don't worry about that. But I thought I'd do these just to kind of keep our minds refreshed and see how things have changed. Oh no!
Celebrate here today. The joyous union.
They're gonna make us watch it again.
Now, Ross, repeat after me. I, Ross.
Oh no!
Take the Emily. Take the Rachel.
Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh.
Emily.
Oh.
Shall I go on?
He said Rachel, right? Do you think I should go up there?
Yes, do go on.
Wait, go on?
We'd better start again. Yes. Ross, repeat after me.
Oh, my heart. Why are we continuing?
Take the...
Don't say it again.
Emily. Take the Emily. I
Oh.
don't think there'd be anybody else. As my lawfully wedded wife,
Imagine.
in sickness and in health. Emily.
Oh, just don't. Just don't do
Place
it.
this ring on Ross's finger.
You can't
as a
get
symbol
married
of your
now.
bond
You
and
can't. Get a
lasting.
divorce. Oh, damn. I mean, fairs.
You may kiss the bride.
No.
Worse than when he married the lesbian.
I mean, yeah.
Just keep smiling.
Okay.
Look at Joey. Joey's shook.
Well, that went well, yeah.
And I love you.
Right, great.
Boy, a bad time to say the wrong name, huh, Ross?
Straight on it.
That's true. Thanks, Dad.
Straight on with the
We
jokes.
should be dancing, huh? Dance.
Right, just Joey. Get Chandler to dance. He's the best dancer. Hey, let's go! Oh,
Hey, kind of worried about what it might do to our friendship.
no. Don't worry about
Let
that.
this happen 7 times.
I'm 7 times.
Still in London. I mean, we can keep doing it, right?
Well, I
Yeah.
don't see that we have a choice. But when we're back home, we don't do it.
Only.
No, this is going to be a storyline.
You know, I
This is
saw a
gonna
wine
be a
cellar
story.
downstairs.
I'll meet you there in 2 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, look at these two.
Honey, I gotta ask you something.
No, Rachel, go away. Rachel, go!
My name up.
Toe the line. Thread the needle. Think outside the box.
Yeah, she's off.
I think I'm just.
Off to get that Chandler Duke.
Wait.
Oh.
Rachel, no. You promised Phoebe you wouldn't eat meat until she has the babies.
Well, I figured we're in another country, so it doesn't count.
That's true.
The man's got a point.
Oh, I love it. It's so going to be a storyline.
Sorry, things aren't working out so well.
I'm still invested in these two. We can have like 2.
Could be better.
Oh, let's.
gonna be
Yeah,
okay,
I'm not
right?
jump the gun.
Yeah,
Don't jump the
of
gun.
course.
I can understand why Emily would think it meant something, you know, because.
Yeah,
of
let's
you,
keep
but-
lying to ourselves then. Let's do that, because that's healthy.
And I don't care about the stupid band. You spit on me, man.
Oh, Joe's that look.
Sorry. I'm coming in.
Is she actually dipped?
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Same thing.
Well, there you go. I guess she can't be blamed. Okay.
Oh my God, Rachel. Hi.
Oh, hello, Rachel.
Ross said my name. Okay?
Rachel, go away!
Ross said my name up.
Yes, I want to change. Why don't you go down and get us a table?
It'd be
Yeah, like 5
well
minutes.
obvious
15
about it
minutes.
though. I guess maybe it's so unexpected that no one would see it.
The obsession starts.
Rent another room.
After 9.
Hey, listen, why don't we go change in my room?
My clothes are. Oh.
Let's go. No, Joe's gonna be in here. There's no way. There's no way. It's not happening. It's not. Oh wait. Oh wait.
Wow, you look.
No time for that.
Yeah.
Which one of us is going to be having sex in there, me or you?
Oh, no.
Well, I suppose I would have to say you.
My giant.
My giant. I love that movie.
Joey, go away, please. Oh, you're being cockblocked every turn.
Well, Ross and Emily aren't going to use it.
Yeah, there is that.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
I love this little montage of them just trying to find a place to have sex.
We're right about that.
Emily? Nope.
Not under.
Oh, go away.
I think you should keep looking.
Yeah, for about 30 minutes.
Or 45.
It's being so obvious.
Wow, in 45 minutes you could find her twice.
No.
Tell her how it
She's
is,
trying to
Chandler.
find me, but
How has this position happened?
Emily.
No.
You can forget about Emily. She's not with us.
She's in hiding. She's
In
utterly
hiding?
humiliated. She doesn't want to see you ever again.
Oh, yes. There you are.
Oh, jeez. They have a happy marriage then. Did they have sex? No, they didn't. No, they haven't. No, they didn't.
Maybe it's best we never got to do it again.
Yeah, it kind of makes that one night special.
His face, he like didn't even believe it himself.
You know, technically, we still are over international waters.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Maybe I'll see you there in a bit.
Okay.
Just scream it at the top of your lungs.
But what about how much taller he is than me?
Just like I need to go to the toilet. Oh my lord.
Meant a lot to me because you're really hot.
Yo, the way with words. There you go.
Okay.
For fuck's sake, it hurts. They're kind of cute. They're kind of cute, though. Oh wait, is he going to be at the door? Is he going to be at the door? Yes.
I'm still on London time. Does that count?
Oh, that counts.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's good. Good. That counts. Let's go. Let's go. Finally. Oh, buzzing. Why am I more invested in those two than these two at the moment?
What are you doing here?
Well,
No, I do.
I've been
I'm
on
still
standby
invested.
for a flight home for
I just feel like it's new. It's like new and
No
unexpected.
sign of Emily, huh?
The last call.
Athens.
Pretty soon, I guess.
Yeah.
Why don't you two just go?
I'm sorry.
No. Would that be
I don't
in
understand.
bad
I mean,
taste?
how could she do this? Well, that's that.
Go with Rachel.
No, you know what? I think you should go.
I could. I could do that.
Yeah.
I can't even believe her. I mean, you know what?
Oh, Ross, it's understandable.
I am gonna go.
Good.
Why not?
Right.
It's understandable.
Nah.
What? Wait.
Oh my god, ask her. Oh my god.
Why don't you come?
Really?
Yeah, it'll be great. And I can cry over my failed marriage.
Yeah, I don't think we'd call that marriage, Ross. No offense. Is it a marriage if it lasts 0 seconds?
I can use a friend.
Yes, I can do
Yeah,
that.
just go, please.
All right.
It'd be like the perfect episode.
Tell him to wait.
Okay.
No!
Wait.
Emily's coming! No! Ah, fuck! Oh! Oh!
No! Emily!
Oh my god, she's gonna go to Athens by herself. Oh god. Oh god.
They definitely.
Oh.
Does the captain know that we're moving?
Oh, the pain. Oh, that hurts. I can't. Ross is. What would you do? What would you do in that situation? That's so. She's just seen Rachel get on the flight and it's leaving in like a minute. Do you chase after you? Oh my god. I don't even know. I know what you do. I left my jacket. It's like your jacket's there. Why would Rachel need to go and find a seat or whatever? Oh, for fuck's sake. Stress. Alright. There we go. That is episode 1 of Friends season 5. Great first episode. Very good start into the season. I think this was one of my favourite episodes. I don't know. That's something about it. Maybe I'm just in a good mood. I don't know. I really, really enjoyed it. I think this whole like idea of... I think I'm just excited about Chandler and... I don't think it's one of my favourite episodes, but I don't know. It was very good though. It was very good. This idea kind of Monica and Chandler trying to find a room to sleep in and them getting cockblocked at every turn was good. I don't know, like when they got home and they were like, oh, it meant a lot to me, and then it was like, you were still on the time. Those two are going to work. Those two are going to work, and it's going to be the best storyline of the season. We'll see what happens, but I have high hopes. Yeah, even though like I'm more kind of not invested. I think it's a bit too early to say. I don't know. Maybe I am. Like maybe I'm more invested in Monica and Chandler at the moment just because it's like new, and I want to see where it goes. But it doesn't mean I'm not still invested in Ross and Rachel. Like I still think their storyline's great, and I do think those two have chemistry. And just another problem now. Like there's always something getting in the way of these two. So, and it still again, I've said it before, but it still feels natural. Where like it doesn't feel forced, where things are getting in the way of those two, like just to prolong it kind of thing. Like I think again there are 10 seasons, so it could get to that point, but it's not felt like that at all yet. Where it's like, oh okay, another reason why they can't be together. It's like again, yeah, it's a little bit silly at times, but it's never felt like forced. I don't think so. Yeah, I like what they're doing with Ross and Rachel still, and it was a funny episode as well. Like, it was actually genuinely funny. So I'm gonna go a 9 out of 10. I think I don't know. I don't have many flaws with it. I think yeah, Phoebe and Joey didn't do too much, but Chandler and Monica were fantastic, and Rachel and Ross were great as well. And like I say, I think it was funny. It was a good 20 minutes. I had a good time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. If you do want the early and uncut reactions to Friends, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description, and one of the comments down below where I think again, I don't know exactly what episode they'd be on, but it'd be around maybe episode 10 or something. I'm going to try to make sure Patreon are at least 10 episodes ahead now of where YouTube are at. And that'll be alongside my Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me on either of those. And I'll see you next time for episode 2. Until then, take care. Peace.